Well, I started dancing when I was about 18 years old. Between high school and college, I had been sort of tritely creative as a teenager, and I was also very athletic. I played sports. I played football. I played basketball. I played tennis. All of those things, and I finally found gymnastics, which I thought was very creative, free exercise. You know, those kind of exercises that the guys do. And there was a wonderful lady at our school who was a dancer and did a wonderful kind of thing that she called modern dance. So I persuaded her to take me out to the studio where she was studying. So I went out and there found a wonderful man named Lester Horton, who was a genius of a choreographer and a teacher. And I became completely involved in modern dance as an expressive medium, as a way of expressing myself. I mean, in the modern dance, I found all those creative elements that I had been yearning for as a teenager. I found the athleticism. I found a wonderful kind of creativity and energy and spirit, and I was hooked. I started working with Lester Horton in 1949, and I worked with him until 1953. He died in 1953, and I became the director of the Lester Horton Company, and I made my first choreographies for the Lester Horton Company. And then left in 1954, left California in 1954 to dance in a musical called House of Flowers, and with the idea of studying with all of the Eastern modern choreographers, with Martha Graham a little bit, with Hanya Holm, with Charles Weidman, with Anna Sokolov, with Sophie Maslow, with any number of people. The idea being to find out what all of those people were doing to bring it back to California. Of course, I never made it back to California. So, and then the first concert was given in 1958 with a company called the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. And here we are today. I felt immediately when I got to New York City the need for a modern dance repertory company. I mean, the classical ballet has done this for so many years. I mean, classical ballet have their Giselles and Swan Lakes and Filles Margardes and Sleeping Beauties that go back hundreds of years. But all the modern dance classics have kind of fallen away, you know. I mean, there are any number of great works that I really would love to have in the company and was trying to do at the beginning. I thought, oh, not only will we do my ballets, but we'll make Tally Beattie's ballets, and we'll make Hanya Holmes' Trend, and we'll do Doris Humphreys' With My Red Fires, and we'll do Jose Limon's This and That and the Other, and make a big national modern dance company. It's proven to be difficult to do all of those things. So what has happened is that we have become the repository and the place for the black choreographer.
Well, there comes a time, I think, in a dancer's life when you know you have something to say choreographically, except maybe you're on the road or you're just busy doing too many other things. And there came a time in this dancer's life where I had been on Broadway, and I really wanted to retire. I'd been dancing for something like 15 years straight, and I wanted to retire, but what do we do next? Next is not automatically choreography. I happen to be blessed as far as talent dancing, but I wasn't sure whether I was going to get the same gifts choreographically. The hardest step for me to make was the fact that when I was with the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater for 15 years, I learned something like 75 ballets. And every step I would try to take choreographically, I felt I couldn't possibly do my own movement. It would always be borrowing from someone else. And Mr. Ailey helped me get over that in saying that you just do. You just have to do it. Just go ahead and do it. And be true to yourself. And what I found was that if I was as organic as I was as a dancer, then I could do the same thing as a choreographer, growing that way as I did as a dancer. So what was nice about working on Divining was that I was able to develop the score at the same time I was able to work with the dancers. And I love doing that, as mad as it is to do it. To have 5 incredible drummers with you, Kimata Dinizulu is one of them, and Monty Ellison, who are also within the confines of the school, to have them to work with, plus these young, fresh dancers, and then the first company, that creative process is very exciting to me. And as I say, I was encouraged all along to do this.
I was thrilled the moment I saw the movements. Such wonderful movements, such musicality. I mean, she composed the score herself. I watched rehearsals, and she was not only making these wonderful movements which came out of her very being, which looked like nobody else's movement, but at the same time composing with the musicians. I thought it was extraordinary. It was just an extraordinary experience watching her do that. And I thought, God, what an extraordinary ballet it will make. And it has. And she's made many other works for other companies that I'm very proud to say.
I remember being in Africa and wanting to be recognized, recognizing roots from wherever, because every place I'd go in Africa, someone would come up to me and start speaking the local language, and then I'd look at them like, what are you talking about? And they'd say, no, this girl is not from there. But what would happen is, in Senegal, I kept wanting to look Senegalese because those are such beautiful people. And I turned around and I asked someone one day, I said, well, what is my bone structure? Does it remind you of anything? And they said, yes, these people from Mali who are nomads. I said, is this perfect? I have to come all the way to Africa to find out I'm a gypsy. You know, I've been that all my life. I've been a traveling, living out of the suitcase. So all that came together, as I say, in retrospect, as I looked at divining on stage. Then the idea about mystery, about a woman that's a strong leader. That's my history, you know. That came into being. It seems that every ballet that I do, there's a strong female leader. And in divining, we see runners going before in this unknown space, in this virgin space, in this sterile space, making sure that everything's all right for the leader to come into. And that the leader blessing the ground, of checking out the spirits that are around, and making sure the air is right, of making sure the ambiance is right, before she lets the rest of her people celebrate life, rest in the place, and then celebrate, and then move on to the next place.
No, I danced for 15 years. I stopped dancing 20 years ago in 1965. So I danced with my own company from 1958 until 1965 and made lots of ballets in which I danced. And that really was the beginning of the, of the company. But the whole idea has always been to have a company that I could develop, where I could develop dancers as well as choreographers. Well, the first ballets were ballets about my black roots. I lived in Texas in the South, the United States, until I was 12. Came to Los Angeles when I was 12. So I had lots of what I call blood memories. Blood memories about Texas, old blues and spirituals and gospel music and ragtime music, all of the things, that folk songs, all those work songs, all that kind of thing that was going on in Texas in the early 30s, the Depression years. And I had very intense feelings about all those things. So the first ballets that I made when I came to New York as a choreographer were based on those feelings, Blue Suite and Revelations. The first idea was to make a company, a large black company, which would concentrate on Southern material. A ballet which would be, ballets which would be all about those folk songs, those blues, those gospel songs, evenings of ballets that celebrated the black experience. So those ballets were the first that I made when I came to New York. Those I've had very intense feelings about. Spectacle I'm interested in, yes, because I think that the audience that comes to the theater wants to be entertained, in a very good way. Social statements, yes. I'm concerned about making social statements because I'm a black person who was grown up in a country which is intensely racist. And so if Revelations, yes, is in its way a social statement. The very idea of having a company of primarily black dancers is to me a social statement. I'm trying to say something, in addition to making fine choreographies, about the beauty of black people, about the elegance, about their ability to entertain, about their intelligence, about their love of self, about their wanting to transmit through discipline the feelings to the audience that watch them dance. So in that way, yes, there is a social statement there. It's a political statement too. I can't deny that. Revelations is a title from the Bible. And it's a suite of spirituals in 3 sections. The first section is called Pilgrim of Sorrow. These first 3 songs are songs of the black persons wanting to get out of the situation, the South, symbolically, of what where we were. Fix Me Jesus is kind of a spiritual aspiration. The second section is called Take Me to the Water, which is based on a baptismal, a personal experience. When I was a kid in Texas, one was baptized outside the church by a lake, in a lake, all dressed in white. So that's a very intense memory. So that was theatricalized for Wading in the Water, which is in the ballet. And the last section is called Move Members Move, ladies on a Sunday morning with fans and hats in a country church. All of this is a part of my blood memory. My uncles, my family, my mother, all were in these churches. So it's a very intense, very personal, and perhaps that's why Revelations lasts today. I always think that the greatest works of art are the most personal, and Revelation certainly is a very personal work.
Did my Lord deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel?
Did my Lord deliver?
Did my Lord deliver him, and why not every man? Did my Lord deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel?
Did my Lord deliver?
Did my Lord deliver him, and why not every man?
He delivered Daniel from the lion's den, Jonah from the belly of the whale, the Hebrew children from the fiery furnace.
And why not every man? Did my Lord deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel?
Did my Lord deliver?
Did my Lord deliver him, and why not every man? Did my Lord deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel?
Did my Lord deliver?
Did my Lord deliver him, and why not every man?
I set my foot on the gospel ship. The ship began to move. It carried me over into Canaan's land.
And why not every man? Did my Lord deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel? Did my Lord deliver Daniel? Why not every man? Did my Lord deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel? Did my Lord deliver Daniel?
And why not every man?
By the waterside to see the little children when they're truly baptized. Honor, honor unto the dying Lamb.
Oh, run along, children, and be baptized. By Ailey by the waterside. Honor, honor unto the dying Lamb. Oh, run along, children, be baptized. By Ailey by the waterside. Honor, honor unto the dying Lamb.
wanna be ready. I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready. Lord, ready to put on my long white robe. Lord, I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready. Lord, ready to put on my long white robe. I would not be a sinner. I'll tell you the reason why. 'Cause if my Lord should call on me, Lord, I wouldn't be ready to die. I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready. Lord, ready to put on my long white robe. Lord, I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready. Lord, ready to put on my long white robe. I would not be a gambler. I'll tell you the reason why. 'Cause if my Lord should call on me, Lord, I wouldn't be ready to die. I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready. Lord, I wanna be ready. Lord, ready to put on my long white robe. Yes, be ready to put on my long white robe. Just ready to put on my long white robe. Run to the rock, rock, won't you hide me? Run to the rock, rock, won't you hide me? Run to the rock, rock, won't you hide me? All on that day. The Lord said, Cinnamon, the rock will be a melting. The Lord said, Cinnamon, the rock will be a melting. The Lord said, Cinnamon, the rock will be a melting. All on that day. See, won't you hide me? Run to the sea. See, won't you hide me? Run to the sea. See, won't you hide me? All on that day.
And the Lord said,
the Lord said to the man, the sea will be a ball. And the Lord said to the man, the sea will be a ball. And the Lord said to the man, the sea will be a ball. And all on that day.
and then you run to the Lord.
Lord, won't you hide me?
Run to the Lord.
Lord, won't you hide me?
Run to the Lord.
Lord, won't you hide me all on that day?
may run on for a long time.
You may
Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Let me tell you, God Almighty gonna cut you down. Go tell that lion, midnight rider, Captain Run. That's lighter. I tell him God Almighty gonna cut him down. It got wet, but you did not do. Morning star was a witness too. I never shall forget that day. Jesus washed my sins away. Day one day I was walking along. I heard a voice and I saw no one. Voice I heard, it sounds so sweet. It made his blood run down to my feet. Go tell that lion, midnight rider, Captain Run. I tell him God Almighty gonna cut him down. Read about Samson from his birth, strongest man that ever lived on earth. Live way back in the ancient time, died with the hell and all the Indian time. Wonderful Samson, don't you know? Holy Bible here tells us so. He came to Samson on her knees. Everyone strength lies if you please. The Lord looks so fair. Samson said the strength lies there. Shave his head just to squeeze your hair. Samson got weak as any other man. Go tell that liar, midnight rider, Captain Run. I tell you God Almighty gonna cut him down. I came from Alabama, man, be paid. Placed in the God by the God's command. God saw Adam in a lonely state. Put him to sleep and he made a mate. Adam be the father of the human race. Broke God's law, tried to hide his face. Cool of the evening, God came down. Look for Adam back to get the ground. Adam, tell me where are you now? You must earn your bread by the sweat of your bride. Go tell that liar, midnight rider, Captain Run. I tell you God Almighty gonna cut him down. Some folks go to church just to signify, trying to make a date with the neighbor's wife. But neighbor, let me tell you, just to show you gotta leave that woman, just leave her alone. One of these days, just mark my word. The neighbor has gone to work. Walk up, knock on the door. That's all, brother, you'll knock your home. Go tell that liar, midnight rider, Captain Run. I tell God Almighty gonna put him down.
Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul.
I may be weak,
Rock my soul.
but thou art strong.
Rock my soul.
I'm leaning on his mighty arm.
Oh, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul.
My soul is glad,
Rock my soul.
my soul is free.
Rock my soul.
I'm going home,
Going home
I'm going home.
to live with thee. Oh, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. 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 Oh, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul.
I may be weak,
Rock my soul.
but thou art strong.
Rock my soul.
I'm leaning on,
Leaning on.
I'm leaning on his mighty arm.
Oh, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul.
My soul is glad,
Rock my soul.
my soul is free.
Rock my soul.
I'm going home,
Going home
I'm going home.
to live with thee. Oh, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. 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 Oh, rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul.
I consider myself continuing that tradition, continuing the black tradition, providing a place for young black dancers and choreographers, and the choreographers of my generation also, and of the postmodern generation, a place to work, to continue the tradition that started so long ago with our black forefathers. Yeah, I also have always wanted to have a popular company because I don't believe in the kind of elitist philosophy that goes around where people think that classical dance, for example, is beyond them. I've always wanted to have the kind of company that my family could relate to, that my people in Texas could relate to, that my aunts and uncles, you know, on the farms or wherever they're from, or from the ghettos in the States, could understand. The dance in particular is for everybody. That the dance, I believe that the dance came from the people, and that it should always be delivered back to the people. There was a very active New York scene when I arrived in New York City in 1954. There was a concert every night at a place called the YMHA. I mean, there was Pearl Lang, and there was Martha Graham, and there was Elio Pomare. There were just any number of choreographers putting out wonderful, wonderful ballets when I first came to New York. So it was a very active scene. There were also a lot of black choreographers who inspired me, you know, to do black material. I mean, Tally Beatty, who is a great, great choreographer, and one of whose ballets we're going to see in this program. So I asked Mr. Beatty to make a new ballet for us in 1982, and the Stack-Up was the result. Quite an extraordinary ballet. He too is a man who makes very personal ballets, very much involved also with the black experience. He researched the Stack-Up in Harlem by observing the way people walk, by involving himself with acute kinds of lifestyles that took place in Harlem, and he filtered those through his sensibility as a choreographer and artist and came up with an extraordinary work.
LB, Tito, Mike C, Peso, BLB's rocking it, yes he is rocking it. Tito's rocking it, yes he is rocking it. Mike C, rocking it, yes he is rocking it. Peso, rocking it, yes he is rocking it. We're all rocking it, you should be rocking it, rocking it, rocking it. Don't fight a fuss if you wanna rock with us. Our talent's with us, so with us, leave your trust. Get to the show, train, cab, or bus, cause we're rocking it, yes we are rocking it, rocking it, rocking it, yeah. You know what, the people, we all back again with a short shot win, but we're much more better than we were back then. Not that we were a bar, but yo, we get smart, as long as the return is of the feelings for. Featuring DLB, Tito, and Mike C, and Peso, and we won't STOB. Cause he can tell you from the top that our crew won't stop. So let the bells jingle and let the champagne pop. Oh, it's a celebration, sort of a dedication to all our fans throughout the nation. Who's sending in letters and dialing on a card, and for all the newcomers just getting on board. Who wanna rock with us and turn the party out? Well, we wanna know what the feelings it's all about. Why don't you come along with us if you wanna scream and shout? And especially come if you had no doubt that we're rocking it, rocking it.
I like personality. I don't like cookie-cutter dancers. You know, people who all dance alike. I mean, they should be able to when you want them to. I like people who have imagination, you know, who color movement, who express themselves through the movement. I always tell my dancers that the most unique thing in the world is you. You know, that if you can take these steps and show us yourself through it, then that will be an extraordinary experience for the audience, because you are unique. If you can tell us what's wonderful about you, or what is strange, or what is sad, or what is angry about you through these movements, if you can reveal that to the audience, then you will have done something extraordinary. I'm very turned on by dancers, especially by great dancers. I just think that you know, to get into a studio and work with a wonderful musician, an artist, a physical being like Judith is just the supreme tribute to me as a choreographer.
Mr. Ailey choreographed Cry in 1971. I believe we had just finished a tour, as usual, and I think we had a day to recover, and then we were in rehearsal for 10 days or 8 days, and Mr. Ailey made a masterpiece.
Yeah, I made Cry in 1971 as a birthday present for my mother, and it was made very quickly. It's a tribute to black women. It has to do with the struggles of black women in an abstract way, through images of slavery and servitude, and in the second part, rage and anger, and finally, joyfulness.
Cry goes from in my image of it, from being in Africa, being forced onto a ship and taken across the seas and forced into slavery, putting up with the hardships of living in a ghetto, but triumphing over all the madness that this life can bring. A black woman, you know, and still triumphing over all of it with the head held high. And that's what it feels like when you go from the center of that stage and start walking slowly down toward the audience. Not only do you take the audience with you, but you're on a trip yourself. You're on an excursion. You immediately get pulled in to the situation of the dance. And by the time you finish, you feel like that, triumphant. The night of the performance, we hadn't had time to go from beginning to end. And I found my first experience with Cry going from beginning to end was when the curtain went up on the premiere. And it was quite an experience. My lungs were over here, my heart was over here. I mean, it was an experience. The audience went absolutely nuts, as they still do, because that's what I love so much about Cry, that it has passed from dancer to dancer to dancer. And Cry is about the dance and the dancer, but the dance holds up by itself. In other words, to me, Cry is just this work of art that needs to be seen forever and ever and ever.
hear the whistle blow? Been on a train north. Baby, did you hear the whistle blow? I saw a man take a needle full of hard drug and die slow. Been on a train, and I'm never gonna be the same. There's a bright light in the north wind, gonna bring you home. Mister, there's a bright light in the north wind, it's gonna bring you home. He said, sweet darling woman, leave me alone. Been on a train, and I'm never gonna be the same. You got more tracks on you, baby, than the tracks of this train. You got no guns, no gospel, and you got no brain. He said, I got just one thing, gonna soothe my pain. Damn you, mister, and I dragged him out the door. No, no, damn you, mister, and I dragged him out the door. Died in the morning sun, and I won't go north no more. I suspect there's a train going north in a month or two. I still hear his words, he said, there's nothing left to say or do. But mister, you were wrong, and I'm gonna sing my song for you.
fly on. I want the clouds over my head, over my head, over my head. I don't want no snowboard day, yeah. Snowboard day, snowboard day. I'm gonna live until I'm dead, till I'm dead, till I'm dead. Mother, 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 save your child. Mother, 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 save your child. Lord, Lord, where will I be tomorrow night? Yeah.